Hello, IceCap fans inside the Mohegan Sun Arena at KC Plaza in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Pennsylvania. IceCaps play-by-play broadcaster Brian Rogers with St. John's right winger Eric Neilson. As you can see, he's very well versed in doing lots of prime video stuff like this. In fact, he could possibly take over this as we move along here. First of all, I have to ask you, Les Bearded One, what it's been like so far on the road trip as you guys bond. Of course, you have 6 games in 13 days. How's it been?
Well, Raj, but first of all, I just got to let you know that I'm not holding this for a microphone. I'm actually holding it so I can comb my beard. Just at any given time, you just got to be prepared. I didn't know that I was going to do an interview and this was going to be live, so I just had to, always be prepared.
That thing's moving, baby. What's in that?
That's my secret.
Here, hang
you
on.
grow one and I'll tell you the secret, right?
I'm not touching it. Hey, look at this. I'm trying to do Movember like the boys, and what's it look like? A cat's behind?
I don't know. I think a little Just for Men might do some trick.
Just for Men would. I mean, I'm going to Walmart in a bit, so I just might pick some up.
Well, it's been a good trip so far, Raj, and all honestly, it's nice. Get on the road with the boys. You know how it is. You've been doing this long enough that when we come on the road, we bond. We're staying in hotels together. We get away from the families a little bit back home. Obviously, the guys miss their kids and their wives and stuff, but it's nice for us as a team, as a different family, to get on the road together, have meals together. You win some games, you lose some games, and you really grow as a group. So that's really important. 2 weeks on the road, that's a long time, but we got a great group here and we're embracing it.
Yep, no doubt about that. Eric, you get a shot here tonight at a very good club, Wilkes-Barre Scranton, the first of 2 matches up. Actually, this is Tuesday. We've been on the road now trying to figure out what day it is. Tomorrow night being Wednesday, then again Friday. They're 7-1 so far. You're 1-2 on the trip. But you guys have played some solid hockey outside of the first night, and then a little bit of a drop back Saturday in Hershey. But you've been pretty good.
Yeah, no, Saturday we talked about that. That's one that we'd like to have back. But it's early in the season. This is the good news. When you're up 2-1 going into the third period, those are the games that you have to learn how to manage and learn how to get a point out at least, and how tough it is on the road down the stretch to get points on the road. So that's something that we learned from the third period. We're a young group in there, but we can address that early in the season, and come after Christmas, we're not going to be losing those games. We're going to be winning those games. And
the beauty of it is too, Eric, is that everybody's getting a crack at this now. There were some guys that hadn't played, and then Sylvain Donald and Nick have gotten guys in the lineup, so everybody feels like they're part of the big hockey family here.
That's just it. And when you play, that's when you really feel like, okay, I can contribute on the ice, and being part of the team that's part of it. Off the ice, you got to do it, but on the ice as well, and that's really important. When you get that opportunity, you have to show what you can do and how you can help this team win. And I think guys did that in Lehigh Valley and Allentown that night when we won. And guys showed up on Hershey, but we didn't get the result we wanted. But we have a good opportunity here tomorrow night.
Now, I'm hearing through the grapevine, and I don't like to disclose much because what happens on the road stays on the road, as you know. But did you not?
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Well, maybe that I've never been there, so I don't know. But I've been in Wilkes-Barre Scranton a number of times. But having said that, my friend, did you deliver the lineup on Friday night before the boys went out and won?
I can't confirm or deny that, Raj. That I may have delivered the lineup there, the starting lineup on Friday. It's something that I've kind of followed in my career, followed me around, I guess, in my career. Is I'm an energy guy, so what I can bring to the table is if it's get the guys fired up before the game, I'm going to deliver, and that's kind of what I did.
You are awesome, to say the least. And hey, boys, I'll see you 10 minutes in or something, like figuring you're going to get your first chip. That's one of the best lines I've heard in a long time. And then lastly, hockey fans, the bus is pulling out. I had a gut feeling it was coming. Paulie's at the helm, Paul Main with Foxy Travel out of Linwood, Mass. And the good old blokey, our British driver, he's driving along. Then all of a sudden, from the back of the bus comes one of the most famous lines in hockey. Enlighten our viewers on YouTube what you said.
Yeah, I learned this one actually from Holloway. I played with the guy in San Antonio, Texas. Is the first place I heard it. And you're on the road, you pack up the bus, and you're leaving for another town. And with 10, 15 minutes into it, you just get up and yell, "Hey, Bussy, stop the bus! We got to go back. We forgot to pack the 2 points." Kind of an old classic one. I didn't come up with it. I wish I did, but it's something I heard earlier in my career, and the guys get a good hoot out of it. Actually, funny story, one time when I was playing in Syracuse, the bussy actually did stop the bus. So we were cruising down the road, and he pulled the bus over, and he thought something was really going on, but I let him know earlier we just had to go back and get the 2 points. That's all.
That's beautiful, Eric. Thanks so much for joining us here in Wilkes-Barre. We were in Lehigh, and we'll go back to Hershey to end this trip, then go home. It's going to be a fun homestand, too. Toronto Marley, Syracuse Crunch Division foes coming in, so I know first things first here here in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, then Chocolate-Town, but it's going to be good.
Oh, it's going to be great. We can't wait to finish up on the road, but also we can't wait to get home and play in front of our fans because that's where the action is. St. John's, bye.
Yeah, you got it. With Eric Neilson inside the Mohegan Sun Arena at Casey Plaza, play-by-play broadcaster Brian Rogers heading over to Walmart maybe to get a rug and some Just for Men.